that? Ugh. I didn't know we had any new renters. Oh, hold on. Always with the screaming. Always with the screaming. Yo, could you keep it down? I was trying to read the comment section of the newspaper before you came in. It's hard to find amusement around here these days. Not when someone's screaming in your ear canal. Or lack of one, I suppose. Oh, why, thank you for noticing. Oh, would you calm down? I'm not going to hurt you. Yeah, yes, I am indeed a ghost. Thank you again for noticing. Oh, well, my soul's been attached to this place for many years. Oh, calm down. Goodness. There, that's better. Quite frankly, you're the quickest one to stop screaming. Or actually not run out that door. Well, yeah, I've had many roommates, I suppose. I actually used to hide from them, and be nothing but a gust in the wind or a closed door. But after a while, I realized eventually they would catch sight of me. And then they would run away, so figured why not just bite the bullet. Granted, I really wasn't expecting anyone to be here anyways. It's been forever since I've had a roommate. I think word got around about how this place was haunted. Oh, they didn't mention it to you? Oh, they probably wanted to get someone to rent this place out, so they probably kept it under wraps. No, this isn't a trick. I'm really here. Been here for a really long time. My, an actual question. How curious you are. I don't think anyone's ever asked me a question before. I am indeed from a different time era, as you can tell. From the 50s, actually. When they used to wear these lovely little sundresses, and they don't really make them much anymore, from what I can tell. Or at least from the women I've seen. Who walk along the sidewalk. But that's enough about me. How about you? How do you find yourself in this lovely house? The cheap rent. I guess that makes sense. They probably wouldn't charge a lot for this place, hoping the person will actually stay for once. So I guess that leaves the question. You actually gonna stay here, or are you gonna dip out? I mean, I get it. It's really not that comfortable having a lingering spirit inside the house all the time. You'd actually like a roommate for once. All right. Sounds like fun. And it does get rather lonely in here. Oh, it's been months since I've had a roommate, I suppose. The last one I really tried to have him stick around. It was my last attempt of not showing myself in hopes that I could just have some company, but it became too difficult. Even though someone lives around you, and when they don't interact with you, it still feels lonely all the same. Well, that's a rather personal question, don't you think? It's all right. How about you take a guess? How did I die? I think it's rather obvious. It's pretty visual as to how I died after all. Have such a keen eye, you do. Yes, right here, on my chest. I was stabbed. But by who? You want to take another gander? not a robber. No, not a jealous in-law. No. Someone a little bit more closer than that. Ah, you're right. Well, not necessarily. More like a fiancé. Indeed, my lover had decided to kill me. It's alright, I can laugh about it now. It's been a fairly long time. Oh, well, I suppose you could say I learned that they really weren't who they said they were. Many years of lying. When I decided to end everything, they weren't too happy about that. Oh, no, I don't need any of that. No need to feel sorry for me. Well, yeah, it did hurt. Getting a knife plunged into your chest really isn't the most pleasant experience. But I'm alright. Being a ghost hasn't been so bad. Well, I'm stuck at the age of 23, for one. So I guess I'll always look young. Another is, well, it can be a little bit amusing to mess with people. Giving them chills. A quickly closed door. A flickering light. I do admit I may or may not have fun with that. Plus, phasing in and out of walls is kind of cool. I found that to be rather useful. No more having to, walk upstairs or go through doors. Can literally just descend right through the ceiling. And being invisible is also nice too. Yeah, I can really become invisible. It's a trick that I learned after a few years. But I'm kind of happy I don't have to be invisible around you. Oh, how improper of me. I haven't introduced myself. My name's Claire. And how do we know I extended my hand and your hand will go right through it? But you will experience the cold gust. Cold, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. What was it? Ah, I like that name. And my, you have a lot of bags. More than the last tenant. I remember them trying to push all their bags out the door as soon as they saw me. It was a mixture of feelings of wanting people to stay and then wanting them to just leave. It was annoying to be. It was so devastating each time to just being rejected, and then eventually I just got used to it, and then sometimes I wasn't used to it and I got lonely, and it's just, who knows. Well, I'm happy you're going to stay. I'd help you unpack, but I don't really... Oh, well, actually I can. I can move things a bit. Well, not large things, but small things. I can unlatch your suitcase for you. See? Oh. Sorry, I can't help myself. I do like to go through people's things. It's a ghost trait, I think. I just love this shirt. See it levitating around? I'm sorry, I couldn't. I just had to. My apologies for throwing it in your face. I haven't really interacted with anyone in a long time, so I think I need to learn some better manners. Well, sure. I can help you levitate it up to the second floor. Here, follow me. I'm surprised surprised I didn't see you viewing the house. Oh, you viewed it online. Right, with computers and such. I've learned a bit about them over the years. Haven't really had a chance to really look at one up close. Well, I suppose I have, but... yeah. Again, tenants really don't stay as long enough for me to really learn everything about computers, so, but... here we are. This is your room, which was actually, my room before. Well, as I said, fiancé, so we bought this house together, and, well, now it's being rented out by my ancestors, so. Yeah, they moved somewhere else, so now this place is just being rented out. No need to feel sorry for me. Really, I'm just happy that you're here. And that I had such a cute new roommate. Oh, well, over the years I've learned to be more honest, a little more bold. When you're dead, you really got nothing to lose. Oh, well, thank you. I'm happy that I'm even beautiful in my days of the dead. I do admit, though, the nice white glow does make me look rather iridescent. No more blemishes I have to worry about, that's a plus. But one thing that isn't a plus is I can no longer touch people. I haven't had a hug in so many years. Can I ask you for a favor? Feel free to say no. It is rather personal. Well, there is a way I can give you a hug. You'll be able to feel it, and so will I. But it may be a little bit invasive. Well, I learned to do this rather a number of years ago. I had this one renter who was just absolutely, well, let's just say they weren't very pleasant. So I thought I'd give them a bit of a fright. I phased into them and, well, it was like they were able to feel me and I was able to feel them. I left immediately because, as I said, they weren't really the best person around and I didn't like feeling that way. After that, they left. They were petrified, but with you, I don't know, I just feel like I really would like to give you a hug, if you'd let me. Really? I don't know, I feel like I'm asking too much of you. I just met you today. And not to mention, you just learned that I guess ghosts do exist. Well, alright. As long as you're comfortable with it. It may be a little cold. I haven't felt that warm in such a long time. Thank you. Really, thank you. I think I've been downplaying it all, but I really am glad that you're here and that you're willing to stay. If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'll just be floating around. More likely reading the comic section of the newspaper. Unless, of course, you have better reading material for me. I don't get much around here. Alright, well, how about I help you unpack? It's the least I can do. For my new roommate, after all.